Hi, welcome to the New Wave Cooking Club. I'm Jennifer, the executive chef for Hearthware Incorporated. Today I am making a ginger shrimp. This is a really fast, fun dish. I have a recipe for you to use for 4 people. I'm only going to make a small serving, but just follow the directions and the methods that I use and follow the amounts on the recipe for 4 and you'll be fine. Okay, first thing we want to do. We want to push it to high. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil. Now you can, if you're watching your fats, you can leave it out. We're just going to let it get up to temperature a little bit. Roll the pan around, the oil around. E1 tells me that my pan is off. All right, next you're going to just take a few of your shrimp. Listen to how fast, listen to that. Right away, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Put these off to the side. And what you're going to do is you're just going to let these hang out for a little bit. We're not going to cook them thoroughly. I'm going to put them off to the side while I make the sauce in the pot, pan. It's a big debate here at work. Pot, pan. It's a 10-inch perfect green frying pan. That's the official name. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ginger, fresh ginger. There's no substitute for this recipe. You have to use fresh ginger. It's just not the same with dried. So go ahead and buy the ginger. Now, if you're only going to use a little bit of it, when you're at the grocery store, just break off what you need. That's totally fine. See, somebody else did that and it just hardens over. So feel free to do that. I obviously washed this because people pick them up, so you want to wash it. Now, I use ginger all the time, so towards the end of this recipe, I'm going to flavor lock so that I have fresh ginger anytime. Now, this is, let me flip them around. Okay, you see how I've got a nice brown going on these? At that point, you want to take them off. They're not done cooking. And all of this stuff is really good flavor. So we're going to leave that in there. So the next thing you want to do is take, either your microplane, or if you have a little grater like this, or even a hand grater that you grate your cheese, anything like that would be fine. I like a microplane. And I do not peel my ginger. Yes, I know everybody does. I don't. It's flavor. It's fibrous. It doesn't change the flavor whatsoever. And it's easy. So ginger is just like garlic or onion. If you love it, cook with a lot of it. If you don't. Some of you will probably write in and ask what this little tool is. This is a microplane. And it's just really awesome to have. I use it for Parmesan. I use it for everything. Okay, now we're going to turn on to medium. Start. We're going to add our green onions. I just used the green part. And immediately I'm hearing that. So I've got, you can either use shrimp stock or seafood stock. I'm going to go ahead and use chicken stock because that's what I had on hand. And now you follow the directions and use the whole amount and it will come out great. Okay, so let's turn it up a little bit. I want to get it going. You can do it in 10-degree increments. So it's up to you if you want to make it a little bit faster. Just turn it up. A little pinch of kosher salt, not too much. If you're using chicken stock, be very careful. That tends to have a lot of sodium in it. Mine is salt-free. Now I've got my cornstarch. We're going to thicken up this sauce a little bit. Put the cornstarch in a bowl. I've got some cold water. And I'm just going to mix that around. I've got my new fun little toy here from our little baker's baking kit that is just a really fun kit. We have a lot of people buying it, not only for their kids or grandkids, but for themselves, because the tools are so fun. And they get in little glass bowls like this. All right. Now you would wait for this to come to a boil. I'm going to go ahead and get it going because we're on camera. Look at, all of a sudden it just starts. That's amazing. Love it, love it, love it. All right. If you have a cold, this is an old wives' tale, but I think it works. If you have a cold, you make this, put a towel over your head and steam your senses. It breaks up all your congestion. Just add your cornstarch in there and work it around, and it's just going to thicken up a little bit. Oh, this smells wonderful. I wish y'all could smell it. Okay, now in goes the shrimp again. I'm using 21-25s, and that means that there are 21 to 25 shrimp in a pound. So if you buy the 31-36s, you would get 36 shrimp to 31 in a pound. So if you're having, 10 people over for dinner, that's how you would figure how many shrimp you would need. And of course, I'm peeled and deveined them. Now, I'm just going to let it hang out here, reduce a little bit while I show you my flavor locker. Okay, you want to go ahead and close it. Got my ginger in there. I've got my hand pump. We also have a battery operated pump. You're going to open this, place it on, and just pump the air out. And this will stay forever in your refrigerator. Literally, will not go bad for a long time. Probably after a year you'd want to dispose of it, but there I'm ready to go for my next ginger. And that was just enough time. I've got a nice little sauce going on. You can serve this with rice or, pasta and ginger don't really float my boat, but you could do it with that too. And then you just add your shrimp in a bowl. If you wanted to go ahead and use rice, put rice in and do this over. Oh, this just smells wonderful. Yum. And then, let's see, let me turn this on stop. And then I'm just going to take some of the sauce. And we call this in the industry nappe, which means to just pour over the shrimp or over any food without the spoon touching the shrimp. And this actually, is just a beautiful, light sauce. Think about what we put in there. Hardly any fat, just wonderful flavor. So there you have a nice appetizer, something great to serve at a party, or just for dinner. So until next time, enjoy your ginger shrimp.